guys, you join me at the historic Yateley. I've not done one of these videos for a while now. The last time I was out fishing was the start of November. It's now the 11th of February, and on that last session in November I started to feel ill and I cut my session short and I came home early. Luckily I did, because that night I was extremely ill and I ended up coming down with pneumonia. So I spent the last 3 months recovering from that. Unfortunately I missed what would have been my first ever trip to Redmar Pool. Absolutely gutted about that, but your health comes first. I'm not completely fully fit yet, but I'm definitely on the road to recovery. I'm glad to be back out fishing. 3 months for me is an extremely long time. You know, I fish most weeks and it's been a long time coming. But here I am. I didn't think this trip was going to happen at one point, but luckily I'm here. It would have been absolute devastating to miss this one as well. I'm on the Yateley complex. I'm on the Pads Lake, and what can I say about this place? I've read a lot over the years as a kid about the Yateley complex of lakes, Car Park Lake, Copes Lake, Pads Lake, you know, like most people have, and always dreamt of wetting a line here. Well, now I have. I'm here, thoroughly enjoying it, soaking up the atmosphere. Only been here a few hours, but just got the rods out and I'm going to sit back, relax and enjoy the first night at Yateley. There is something very special about being here. It's got that feeling about it where just the history of the place, and this is what I love about carp fishing, these sort of waters. You could tell so many tales, and we'll give it a go. Hopefully I can catch a fish or two and share that with you guys. It hasn't been fishing well. It's only done 4 fish this year so far, so it's going to be a tall ask, but I'll do my best, keep plodding, and we'll see how it goes. I'm here for a week, so I'll give you updates as and when. I'm not going to bore you too much, but let's see how it goes. So that's me. I'm going to have a cup of tea now, chill out, relax, enjoy the first night at Yateley. I'll catch you guys later. Cheers guys. Right guys, just a quick update really. We're heading into the second evening now, so just over 24 hours in, and there's been no action yet. Not for me or anybody else on the lake. It's been very quiet. But when I first looked at the weather before coming, I expected the weekends, so the first 48 hours or so, to be the quiet time, because the weather's not very good. It's cold, high pressure, but then the pressure's dropping, and as the pressure drops and some warmer winds come in and the temperatures rise at night, I'm hoping the rest of the week we can potentially put a fish or two on the bank. But so far thoroughly enjoying it. Unbelievable place, just happy to be here. A fish would be a bonus, just to sit on these hallowed grounds where many people, top anglers of years gone by, have sat before. Just a perfect place to be. So like I say, it's just a quick update. I'll keep you updated as we go along and show you what bait I'm using, spots and my swim and all that a bit later on. But for now, I'm going to chill out, take in this atmosphere, and see you guys later on. Cheers guys. Right guys, let's give you a little look at my swim. On the top end of the lake, furthest swim away from the car park, swim known as the point. As we walk across, we'll see my bivvy just in front of us. This is the point. There is kind of two swims here, but I don't think the other one gets used a lot. So here we are, the rod's down there. So just come to the front of the swim. Let's have a quick look at the lake itself. Beautiful little lake this, but it's a completely different world in the summer. And then really all I've done is I've found some spots out there that are nice and clear. It's fairly clear, it's not too weedy this year, and what I've done is you've got like the choddy silt and then nice smooth silt, and that's what I've gone for really. That's what I've looked for. And I've baited them 3 spots, kind of just spread the rods, just trying to find the fish more than anything, or fish for line bites, that sort of thing, you know, just to give you an indication of where they are and what they're doing. And then I fed them spots with casters, hemp, chop boilie, then fishing a little pink dumbbell wafter over the top, and that's that really. So like as we come back round, we'll see the bivvy's there, nice little swim. We'll see some match lakes and that just over that side, carp lake over there, and obviously there's a lake over there. There's lakes everywhere here, just one after another next to each other. This is the rest of the swim. Obviously there's a little swim there, but I don't know how often that gets used. And then there's a walkway around this side, and go back round the lake that side on that causeway bank. You can fish that bank as well. So just walk along causeway and back to the car park that way. There we are guys, just a little look at my swim. Lovely place to be. Unbelievable atmosphere here, just can't quite explain it. It's that Yateley vibe. So until later on, cheers guys. Right guys, I'm just going to talk you through my bait and the tactics I'm going to use for this session. I'm going to start off the session on the bottom. The bait wise, I'm going to use hemp casters, crumbs and chop boilie. The crumb boilie is the Voodoo from Spar Baits, the chop boilie is the Milky Fizz, and the Maple Digest from Spar Baits. All very digestible baits, easy for the carp to eat this time of year, very attractive. All the boilies have been soaked in the liquid food complexes as well, so loads of attraction there, easy to digest. Great winter baits. And then rig wise, I'm going to use my standard slip tee rig, wide gape, fluorocarbon. Use it all the time, 100% confident in it, brilliant rig. Into that I'm fishing a pink dumbbell Mulberry Florentine wafter from Spar Baits, and then if that's not really working, I'll go on a Zig. There's a black Zig there with a red Zig liner, Zig hook. It's standard Zig stuff, but that's basically the tactics for this session. So really it's down to the carp now, and if I can locate them and figure out what they want as and when, maybe I can put a few fish on the bank. There you are guys, that's my bait. Cheers guys. Well guys, that's 3 nights done. I didn't bother giving you guys an update yesterday, as absolutely hammered down for most of the day and all night. Plus didn't really have anything to update you with. It's been very slow so far. I was hoping that rain last night would stir them up a bit, but it hasn't seemed to have. It's been very tough. I've worked my socks off, tried different baits, you know, stuck to the same area, stuck to my game plan, but I've decided to give it a change now for at least the next 24 hours. I've gone from fishing on the bottom to fishing zigs, so I'm working at it, I'm trying, and hopefully at some point it'll come good. Still plenty of time yet, but I'm going to keep trying, keep doing what I can. Try the zigs, try the bottom baits. I'll give them spots a rest for 24 hours. I might go back on them tomorrow, or I might look for some new spots. It's just a case of location and the right time, right place. This time of year it's always going to be tough. It is February. The whole complex is fishing hard as a whole. No fish out from the lake next door either, or this lake. So just got to wait and hope the conditions come right. I mean, the weather seems spot on at the minute, but it's just waiting for the carp and they decide to have a feed, or if I can snare one on a zig, or we'll see how it goes. But until later on, I'll update you later. Cheers guys. So we're going to have a change now. I'm going to go on to zigs. Black zig there with a red zig liner. Before we go out, we've got the spar baits, zig liquid, unbelievable liquid this, very good for hook baits, spraying on anything really. A lot of amino acids in this, and it's unbelievable liquid. Some of the guys absolutely swear by putting it on their hook baits. Game changer really, so just give that a couple of squirts before we go out, and hopefully them amino acids will attract some fish, and I might end up putting a fish on the bank, but we'll see how it goes. So for now, cheers guys. Alright guys, we're 5 nights in now and still no fish. It's very hard going. The weather has turned for the better, so I'm very optimistic. On the fourth night I spent 24 hours on Zigs, so I've tried everything. But on that night there's a match lake behind us and I could hear the carp crashing in there. And I thought, well, if they started waking up in there and getting active in there, it wouldn't be long before they did the same in this lake. So the next day I decided to go back on the bottom, but I decided to look for some new spots. So I went further out into the lake, looked for some new spots, put the rods out, did that night, and then what happened next is unbelievable really. Still can't quite believe it myself. About mid-morning, out of the blue, massive drop back, picked the rod up into my first Yateley carp. Couldn't believe it. Unbelievable battle. Heart was in my mouth, just praying it didn't come off, especially after 5 nights. So I got it in the net, unhooked it, weighed it. First Yateley 30 pounder, 32 pound on the button. Absolutely over the moon. Just to catch a fish from here, let alone a 30. Couldn't believe it. We'll have a little look at that fish now. Well, there you go guys, the first ever Yateley carp, taking on a pink dumbbell multi-Florentine wafter with swab baits over hemp casters and boilie crumb. Absolutely over the moon. Always dreamed about catching a Yateley carp, and now I've got one. Unbelievable. Show you the other side. £32, pure muscle, unbelievable scrap. It's on for like 15-20 minutes, wouldn't give up. Unbelievable, absolutely blown away. Get in, yes, come on. Right guys, back she goes, another Yateley giant. Happy days. So as you can see guys, unbelievable fish. What a result. Made my week, that did. And then, you know, wasn't really bothered if I caught any more or not. But then about a couple hours later, same rod was away again. Played it in. Fish are fighting, unbelievable for the time of year. Played it in, and like I said, I got it in the net. I thought, ooh, this is a nice fish. I thought, you know, good 30 again. But every time I kept looking at it, it got bigger and bigger. And up on the scales, 42 pound, 4 ounces. Unbelievable. What a brace of fish. Almost 75 pound of fish. And what a dream come true. The Yateley 40. You know, you always dream about catching fish like that, but unbelievable. Absolutely buzzing, over the moon. I just couldn't believe it. So, guys, have a look at that fish. there she is, 42 pound, 4 ounces of Yateley, Pads Lake, stunning fish. I'll give you guys a look at the other side. Came here to try and bank the first ever Yateley fish, and I've managed a 30 and a 40 pounder. That's what dreams are made of. Unbelievable. Same tactics as last time. What a fish. Get in. See, what a fish. You know, everything had sort of come together. I was over the moon with that. But then just after dark I was in again. Unbelievable battle again in the dark. Netted the fish, very long fish. And I thought, I can't believe this, I've got another 30. And on the scales, 34.3. Well, what a day, you know, to have that in the space of like 8 or 10 hours. What a day's fishing. You know, almost 109 pounds worth of fish. 3 fish, unbelievable. I just still can't get over it. It's a dream session, and we're in February. You know, everything had come good. It was the first day I'd actually seen a couple of fish show over my spot. There'd been no activity all week, so that change in weather definitely paid off. That's what it comes down to this time of year. It's location, getting the baiting right, but the weather, everything's got to come good. At the end of the day, it's down to the carp. And you know, the first 5 days it was almost like there wasn't a fish in the lake, and then they just switched on. You know, got everything right, was on the right tactics, right bait, right spots, and you know, it's paid off. Unbelievable really, but we'll have a look at that fish now. Fish number 3, 34 pound, 3 ounces. What a day. Unbelievable. Show you guys the other side. Serious battle off this fish. Unbelievably long fish. Carp, just under 109 pounds. Can't have some more than that in February. It's a bit feisty, so I'm getting back. Well, there you are guys, that's 3 fish and a session I won't forget for a long time. Still got tonight and tomorrow night left, and I'll update you tomorrow or from the final rundown if nothing else happens. But thanks Yateley, what a place, you know, absolutely love it here. First time here, and you know, kind of fallen in love with the place. It's an unbelievable place to be, just the atmosphere. It's what fishing's about. So until later on guys, I'll leave you with that. Cheers guys. Well guys, that's 6 nights done. Still buzzing from yesterday. Unbelievable days fishing. I did manage another one this morning, a 17 pound 8 ounce mirror. Give you guys a look at that now. Number 4 of the trip, 17 pound 8 ounces. Stunning little fish, this one. Still a night to go, so you never know. Still time for another one yet. But they're definitely turned on the feed now. What a session this is turning into be. Look at the other side. Look at that. Nice little fish for the future, this one. Let's get him back. As you can see guys, lovely little fish, one for the future that one. But I do have one more night. I've decided to pack up early and call it a day. There's some really bad weather coming in tonight and tomorrow, and with a long drive home it's not worth the risk. I've already had a great session, surpassed everything I expected it to be. You know, already a 40 and a couple of 30s and a little one from Yateley. My first ever trip. It's a dream come true. Unbelievable session. Can't really say much more than that. It's just, well, still buzzing. It's I'm on cloud 9. I don't need to risk that last night. So that's it guys, it's another session. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more of my fishing, please subscribe to my channel. But if not, and I'll see you guys soon. Till later on, it's tight lines from me. Bye for now.